Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another great episode, Kyndra's Corner Comedic Edition. I got some special guests, returning guests in the building. All right, and listen, they somewhere trying to get some hoes. All right, so we I can't be on here too long. My first guest, he's been out here chilling. He's so cool and whatnot, right? I want to be like him when I grow up, right? But deep down, he really wants to pistol whip like 30 people. Sakaya, hello, welcome. You have your character in real life wants to pistol whip out 30 folks.
What's going on? Yeah. He do be feeling like that every once in a while, but I promise I don't be pistol whipping people. I don't even own firearms. So, well, yeah, I appreciate you for having me on, Kyndra. Thank you.
Of course, of course. Let me go to my next guest. I
Absolutely.
remember, I remember that it was one time where he really wanted this one chick so bad to the point that he inboxed her mama about it. Asher, you wanted that woman so bad. You said, "Let me go to her mother's inbox and let her
Yeah,
know."
I ended up shooting the mom a email on AOL,
Mhm.
and her daughter ended up being whack anyway. So I took the mom and her auntie out on a date to cheesecake, and that's why I got kids now. So
Let me before we go to our main question, let me start with you, or either one of you all can jump in and answer. Have you ever dated? Are you at the point where you have dated both the mom and like the daughter at the same time? You made it like to unk status yet, or they just be throwing themselves at you?
um, I think we definitely have the capability at this point. However, we
Mhm.
have not been in the situation itself. I mean, maybe Sakai has. Maybe Sakai was
What
getting
I was
down and
gonna
dirty
say
in
is
high school.
I've never dated the mom and the daughter both in the same. I've dated people who could be that like both in both age ranges, right? So it could happen. I just haven't done it. You know what I mean? Not
Is
not
that
not a
like a
family.
is that a fantasy of yours, or you're like, if it happens, it happens. If it don't, it don't.
I don't say I wouldn't say I
I
have a
wouldn't.
fetish for
Yeah,
it.
nah.
It doesn't turn me on extra to know that they're related. You know what I mean? It's just
Exactly.
kind of like, you know, I'll just leave it at that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't pursue a mother daughter thing, but if a
Mhm.
mother daughter thing presented itself and both of them were attracted and into me, and then I would say, I see it as two separate individuals. I don't see it as a Groupon
Yeah,
type
yeah.
of situation.
It's not a
Okay.
collab.
Listen, I love y'all's response. Listen, that's why I like talking to people, random people. You never know what comes out of folks' mouth. Like, oh my gosh, this would be a great episode for Kendra's Corner. All right, well, let me go ahead. That segues us since we were just, talking about relationships and then, all of that type of stuff. So, this interesting news of the week, and this girl went viral. And so, it was a 26-year-old girl who got married in December. And so, she made a post about how her husband told her he was 34 when they were dating, but she recently found out after going through his file and documents and saw his passport where his birth year was stated as 1972, and now she wants a divorce. Asher, what are your thoughts about that?
What's that making? 50?
Yeah,
50?
I was thinking.
He's like 52.
Is that
So
52?
he's 50. Remind me of her age one more time.
She's 26.
Okay. So here's my thing, and here's where my mind is. Okay. If you believed that he was a certain age, if you believed he was in his 30s, you was getting 30s dick, you was getting 30s treatment, does it really matter what age he is if you were in love with him when you thought he was 30? It didn't change the way he didn't age 20 years when he told you. You know what I mean? It's not like he wrinkled up. It's not like the dick started leaning. You know what I mean? He's still the same dude. I think the red flag comes in though, because it's like, why are you lying to me? You know, because a
Mhm.
lie is a lie. What else are you lying about? You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? That could be a red flag. But if we're just isolating the age, I think she's, if it's just the age, I think she's in the wrong. I think that's still
Mhm.
the same dick, that's still the same face, still the same man.
Here's what I'm gonna say. I think you make a good point. Like if you walk in on like a fucking like a 70-year-old man putting on a 30-year-old bodysuit, it's like who the fuck is that guy? Like that's different.
Yeah.
That's way different. But if it's like me and I'm like, hey, I'm 31, and then we get married and I'm like, actually, I'm 62, but I'm the exact same guy, and I mean the only thing I'm stealing from you is a partner in your old age. So I mean that's wrong on his behalf,
Mhm.
But I'm not gonna say it's wrong for her because if you lied to, you can react however the way you want. You know what I mean? But I think it's wrong on his behalf for lying about it in the first place.
Well,
Yeah.
Or let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. You could lie about your age if you're just trying to hit, but if you're in a whole relationship, you got to tell you know what I'm saying. You got to tell you,
Marriage.
yeah, you got to tell your
Marriage.
girl how old you are.
But you know what? So here's my question, right? What are some other little tidbit? And either like I say, either one of y'all can answer. But what are some other tidbit? It's okay to like kind of like how you just said. You know, you can lie about your age if you're just trying to hit versus in a relationship. What are some other little tidbit things that you're like? Does it really matter if I tell the truth about that? Would you say?
I don't think I should endorse lying about your age actually at all because I think that's a bad thing. I don't want to. I don't want to stand by that. So I'm gonna go ahead and double back. Let me double back. But I mean, like, say, like, I don't fucking know. Like, if you're 40 and you say you're 35, if you're 40 and you say you're 35, that's not a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? So that's not like what I'm saying. Like, but I don't know. I do.
What
think
about
that,
who you live with? Like, would you be honest about that?
I'm gonna be honest about everything. You're asking me. I'm gonna be honest about everything. I'm an open book. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But like, I think in this guy's perspective, I think he was just trying to get something, and it went out of hand, and he just waited too long to tell her the truth. I think that's a bad thing. That's a bad choice. Me, I would like. I'm not gonna lie about my age. I'm not insecure about my age. I also think that's a womanly trait to be insecure about your age.
Yeah, that I was gonna say. I don't think men really too much care because you know what's so crazy. I got quick before I come to Asher about it. I remember this one guy was trying to shoot a shot at me, right? Like I don't know if y'all's DMs are flooded with women just throwing themselves at you,
So many, it's insane.
Yeah, bro. I had fucking Sydney Sweeney in my shit the other day. I was like, dog, I can't even respond to these fast enough. You gotta chill.
I got a whole bunch of 6s in my DMs. I had to set up a PO box for them.
That's a PO box on Route 66.
Yeah, bro. I had to delegate my responses to AI. You know what I mean? I just put them in a filter.
Man, how do I be like y'all when I grow up?
What do you mean?
Like y'all, man, listen. Like you got people sending you stuff through mail. Like nobody sends me anything through mail at all, except the bill collector. Hey, your bill is due. I'm like,
they talk to me too. They talk to me too. I don't talk back to them. I don't like.
Yeah, it's never anything you want. Like they'll be sending me like Skittle scented panties. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like a bra, but it's like molasses scented. I'm like, I don't even like that.
I just be getting well wishes on a card.
Like birthday cards?
I be getting birthday cards and shit. They be like, "Hey, good, happy birthday."
They don't. Nobody puts money in your card no more.
The only time I got money one time at the airport randomly. It was actually I did a show in Baltimore, and then I was leaving, and I was at the airport.
Oh, I remember this.
And I was walking, and it was some bullshit too, because my flight got over. I don't know if it got oversold or I think I bought the wrong flight. I bought the wrong flight, so I get there, and yeah, I bought the wrong flight. So the plane that I was planning on taking was already full. So I was sitting there. I had to go buy another flight, and a lady behind me heard it, and then she had ended up like being at the show, and she watched the show that I was on. So she just gave me $40 and a hug, and she was just like, "Go on." And then I went to Chipotle in the airport later that day, and then the cashier girl was like, "Oh, I love your show. I'm gonna pay for your food." And I was just like, "Hell yeah!" So it was cool. I mean, I was still out like $1,000, but like I was up, like after that, I was out like $860. So I was like,
Yeah. No, that was that. Let me ask a quick question before I go back and say what I was gonna say. And Asher, hey man, you getting those scented Skittle panties, man? They just want your semen to be sweet when they taste it. That's all. They're just helping you out. They're moving the process.
Yeah.
Pause.
That would have.
I gotta pause just because I'm in this conversation. Resume. Okay.
They assuming I'm eating box, and that's crazy because I don't. You need a ring on your finger for me to eat box. Lock in, Kyndra. Lock in, Kyndra.
Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I think I just malfunctioned. Did you? Oh, you know what? Hey, that's right. Okay, that's cool. Okay.
I'm bullshitting. I'm not gonna lie.
I was really convinced.
No. I'm not a first date type of dude, but it's not. Yeah, that's
You
disgusting.
can't do it on the first. Yeah, no. I have to know where you've been for at least a full 2 weeks. Like
I
if
need to know
you know
your
what I'm saying?
ex-boyfriend. That's who I
You
need
know
gotta
to
know
what?
know.
your goddamn schedule.
Let me ask you, has it always been like that? Like, okay, you know how now you're like, my standards are gonna be something like this because I've already been through it. I'm older. That doesn't excite me. Versus when you're younger, you're a little bit more impulsive. Have you always been? If I'm gonna do that, I gotta wait. See you about like the 2 weeks.
Now me and him, I believe are probably different in this because me, I was always very like fucking. I don't know. I was always like, I'm like low key a germaphobe, so I'll be like,
Here's my thing. I put on a front like I'm mega nasty, but I'm not. I'm
You're mega
not.
vanilla.
Mega vanilla. Mega vanilla. Like I don't like all that freaky shit. I don't like let me warm up to you. You know what I mean? Let me have relations with you once or twice before I know if I want to spin you around, stick my tongue in it. You know what I mean? Like because if I'm getting with you and you're too freaky off rip, I'm like, you've had some foreign objects in there. You've had some
A
12
zebra.
inches in that thing. You know what I mean? Like I'm cool. I'm scared. Okay. I need comfort and yeah,
You need comfort.
and reassurance. Okay. And
I feel like I didn't know what show this was before I came on.
I need to feel safe.
I was ready to be like, hey guys, I got a show at the Ice House. I was like,
Nah,
No,
how do you
no.
eat
Listen,
butt?
this show, the Kendra's Corner is a show of just improv randomness, right?
I
And
love
that's what it is. We improv, we have fun. Think of your local bootleg Wild and Out. Okay, this is the bootleg version of Wild and Out. That's pretty much it. Okay, except we're
Yeah.
I
better.
love that. I love
But
it.
anyway, so let me. I will say this before I go ahead. Give my answer and everything else like that. I wondered to myself, how does she not know how old he was? Like, you're not doing enough research for me, because maybe I asked questions. Why been like they've left because they cannot get past me.
You gotta
I mean,
look at a
literally.
nigga neck. A nigga neck will tell you how old his ass is. That's real.
Yeah.
That's
But
real.
Kendra's kind of right though. It is crazy to say yes to marriage and you never seen his license. You know what I mean? Like that is kind of wild.
I mean, you could get a fake. I mean, I had a fake when I was in college. That is not hard.
Yeah, but you in
Yeah.
college, like you telling me you so dedicated
And
to being
you look
young.
very young still too. You look like you're about 19, 20.
I'm a little older than that. I know I'm
Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
I graduated when I was 20, 21.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
From college?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
from
okay,
high
yeah.
school. He
I was
graduated.
gonna say it's a late ass high school with
Yeah, I mean,
graduation.
listen. He didn't always arrive.
Right.
I was in the slow class for English. For math.
I know I saw you before. I knew I seen you were
math.
next to me.
In geometry and algebra 2 and algebra. Yeah, I was all fucked up all the way through. You know what's fucked up? In algebra 2, I actually technically failed it in high school and I never passed it. But I was supposed to take summer school, but I was the only nigga who failed. So my teacher said, man, just go on. So I was like, I'm not even bullshit. I literally failed the whole class. And my teacher said, you're the only one who failed. So I know it wasn't me. And you know what? I'm not coming here during the summer. You good? I was like, hell yeah. I didn't have to do
There's grace. That's God's grace for you.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Yes, he will. Okay, so let me say this, right? Like I again, marriage is something serious. I've known people. I knew this one guy. He told me his dad got married in a week of knowing the same person. Like met her on a Monday, by Friday they was married. And then
that's some old nigga shit. We can't do that now. You can't do that now. Old people did that shit. Old people did that shit. They'd be like, I met her right when I got out of the car, when I drove over here all the way from the tip and top of Canada. We didn't even know where the border was. I saw her, we got married, and that was that. I never met another person after that. Anybody else I met after that was my children. That's crazy. It doesn't happen anymore.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I want that to happen. Not, oh my gosh, my husband is at the door, right? So
yeah.
But
nowadays it's a Jehovah's Witness. That's what that's gonna be.
how did either one of y'all? Did y'all grow up with a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't.
I grew up right around. There was some Jehovah's Witnesses around me, but I grew up right across from like this whole Mormon neighborhood church thing. So it was like I saw a lot of different like religious people
So it was like
growing up.
Bloods versus Crips of religion, right?
Yeah, and then over by my dad's house, there was a bunch of Orthodox Jews. So there was I got the whole group. It's really funny because I used to like I used to be driving down in the car and listening to South Park on the radio, but it was just like drive past a bunch of Orthodox and South Park says "fuck it you," and then everybody looks at the. I didn't say anything, but it was playing. It's fun little game to play.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, you got to teach me some more of those interesting games. But
I've
like
got
I said,
more.
but no, just going back, it's like this is why you have to really do your research. That's why I don't get turned on by men telling me who just met me. Oh yeah, you know what? I see you as my life partner, and I'm like, sir, you didn't see the stain on your underwear. I can see that. Okay, why don't you see that and get that cleaned up before coming in my face? You didn't see the spinach in your teeth. All right, you're talking to me. You didn't see your breath is out here killing people's eyebrows because it smells like mongoose piss. You didn't see that? Just saying. So anyway, that doesn't turn me on. That doesn't work. It needs to stop. But it's always the others who say that type of stuff. But again, that's her fault. People make dumb decisions and want us to feel bad for it. Real quick, Asher, let me come to you first, real quick. What's the wildest lie that someone told you, or you just happen to find out about them in the dating world?
Did you say wildest lie?
Yeah, that you realize, like, I can't believe this B lied to me.
I will say this: I was dating this one girl, and I love this woman. I thought this woman was the one. Okay, had the plans, all that stuff. She was living with me at the time just because she came on hard times. She had a rough home life. Okay. Long story short, she found a spot to live with another family member. So she moved out. But right before she moved out, this old trashy friend of hers came back into her life. This friend was a bad influence, talking about let's go out to the club and all this stuff. Not like girls having fun club, like let's go get freak nasty club. And I was like, I don't like this. This is not making me feel comfortable. And I told her that. I'm FaceTiming her. She in the car with a bunch of random people I don't know. So we break up. She breaks up with me. I'm heartbroken. It was like one of the craziest heartbreaks.
Aww.
And 2-3 weeks later, she pregnant with a blood. And her baby came out fucked up too, with a scar on his face. And I was like, that's what you get. Fucked up little blood baby. Still whooping ass baby. Fuck that baby. And fuck you too. It had a facial fuck. It had like a whole. Like, it looked like a chemical burn on that baby's face. It had like you had vitiligo out the womb type fucked up. Like it didn't progress or nothing. You just started like that Willow bitch. Wasn't it Jason Tatum's Kyle Kuzma's girlfriend? Her.
Oh Lord. Oh.
Yeah. So that was crazy because she told me, she was like, you don't got to trip on nothing. Da, 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 da. You pregnant a week after we broke up. The tests don't even show up till a month. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to wait a few weeks after a missed period, bitch. But she had already been living in our house for a while, and I kind of seen it coming, but I didn't want to let go of it because she was cool. She wasn't that cool, obviously. Fuck that bitch. But we out here.
So, Kyle, did you know about his story?
I haven't told her.
I didn't know about that. No.
Oh man. Okay. Well,
That's crazy.
once this episode ends, you might say, "Bro, it's okay. You can shed a tear, right? Like, let's drink."
I need a hug. Like,
give me a hug, man. All right. So go ahead, Sky. Go ahead and end us out. Somebody on the other side. Somebody told you.
It's crazy. I gotta follow that one. I can't follow a swooping ass blood baby, but
I thought that's what he was like.
What happened? No. So mine was. This one was actually kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So it was this girl that was dating that not dating, but it was like she was like me and her was like talking, right? Like smooth talking, like it was cool. You know what I mean? We had a little situation going on. So that lasted maybe about like I'd say like 8-9 months, somewhere around that, right? And then around the end of that, like everything was cool. It wasn't nothing like super like, but like the whole time we were talking. we never slept together. We never fucked, right?
Mhm.
So then come to find out, she's talking to like 6 of my homies and nobody's hit. Nobody's hit. But it was crazy. It was crazy. Like nobody's hit. No. She was lesbian trying to figure out how many niggas she could lean on at the same time. I'm not even bullshitting. She got 7 of us. She got 7 of us. Nobody hit. How we find out? Because we were homegirls with somebody who actually fucked one of the girls. Like it was crazy. It was a wild scenario.
Woo.
And yeah, that.
Oh, okay. Did she have a kid?
That was in high school. That was in high school. No, I don't think so. No, she's a pimp now, actually. she's genuine. Yeah, she's a pimp. That's what she is. She's a pimp. She was in the game for a little bit, but now she just got a couple hoes. She's actually really reaffirming or I guess changing the gender stereotypes within the pimp game. So it's cool on her behalf. And she's doing it too. She's really out pimping a lot of these men pimps in the street, which is crazy to see.
Well, look, she started with y'all in high school. You see how well, it's probably been before that. Okay,
well, hold on. I'm not gonna. I will not be.
She got y'all.
It was pretty P. It was pretty P. It was pretty P. I can't hold you.
Listen, bring her on the podcast. I want to meet her.
I don't respectfully. I don't think you do.
Because I'll be next, right? I'll be on the chopping block line.
It might happen. It might happen. You never know.
No, I'll have her. I'll come at her with the word of God. Okay. Oh, she'll listen. It's the other way around.
No, that's crazy because I actually met her in church and she was in church. She went from church to pimp. I ain't never seen that. That was an interesting one. You usually go pimp to redemption, but no, she started at redemption and went to pimp. That's where she wanted to end up. So she didn't hold. She manifested that shit for.
Wait, hold on. You see how we just did it? Listen, all 3 of us gotta do it on 3. Come on, Asher. Come on. And start over what you had said. Wait. Okay.
Oh, I said you're supposed to go from pimp to redemption, but you start at redemption and then you end at pimp. That's yeah.
Let me say this real quickly. So this one guy who I caught myself dating. This is just a trauma bond of just poppycock. So he said, I only effed that girl one time. And the girl was pregnant. Sir, the way that you had like to have sex, it wasn't just one time. And you go raw. So that was the wildest line. He's like, you want to talk to her? I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to her. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. That was just a roller coaster. He just one person to the next. I mean, what can you expect? He just came out of jail. All right. So listen, this has been the end of the episode. Asher, go ahead. Tell us your socials, where people can find you, all that good stuff. Any website?
Yeah. So you can find me. All my social media is the same. It's just my name, Asher Casson. That's Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I don't have a Facebook, YouTube, all that. You can see me live at the Ice House in Pasadena, California, April 24th. And you can also see me on mine and Sakaya's podcast, The Oil Rig, on all podcast platforms. So, yeah, that's where you can find me. And, yeah.
Absolutely. There it is. Sakaya, go ahead, end us out. Tell us, you'll be working with Clint Eastwood next week. Go ahead.
No, but I worked with Scott Eastwood before. That's funny you mentioned that. So I am, I'm on Instagram, Sakaya Shaw. That's my Instagram. On TikTok and YouTube, I'm Sakaya Shaw Funny. And then you can find us on YouTube at the Oil Rig Podcast. We're on Instagram at the Oil Rig Podcast. We've got our live show every month at the Ice House in Pasadena. That's the Oil Rig. So definitely come and check that out. Check me out on Roast Battle.
Oh yeah, the Roast Battle episode coming out too.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool. It's the Adam Ray episode, so when it comes out, check it out.
Okay. It's a good one. That works. Well, listen, man, thank y'all, both of y'all, for coming on. This will not be the last time that you see them. Hopefully.
No, yeah, we'll
come back.
We'll be back.
Okay, listen, we got that on camera, so if they don't come back, listen.
We'll be back.
Okay, keep that integrity going. All right, well, listen, man, y'all.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys go ahead and support them whenever all of their business ventures. And with that being said, man, y'all be blessed. Y'all be safe. We're
You as
out.
well.
Thank y'all.
Thank you so much for having.